When you think like a scientist, you learn about the world around you. Let's think about ramps. Why are ramps so important to people? In my community, I use ramps at my grocery store. That way, when I'm pushing my cart down the sidewalk, I don't tip over my grocery cart and I don't get stuck. I've also seen people in wheelchairs using ramps to get up into buildings where there are too many stairs. I've even seen kids in my neighborhood riding their bikes over ramps that they built themselves. They looked like they were having so much fun. Look around your neighborhood. Do you see any ramps? Where do you see them? And why do you think those ramps might be important to people? When you build your ramp project, you're using different surface materials to create friction. Sometimes your object will travel easily across the surface, and sometimes it will be a little more difficult. It's like that for people all around the world. Imagine if you lived in the desert. How would you travel in all that sand? Or what about if you lived in the Arctic? Brr! All of that snow and ice would really make it difficult to get around. Or imagine that you're an astronaut and you just landed on a planet in outer space. You want to get out and explore the world around you, but you need a vehicle to do it in. Just like those engineers had to design and build a rover so that the astronauts could solve that problem and get out and explore other planets, you're doing the same thing when you build your rover. Who knows? Maybe your discoveries will take you out of this world someday. When you build your ramp and your rover project, you're going to use items that you find around your house. Did you know that by doing that, you're actually helping to save the Earth? It's true. Reuse, recycle, and reduce. When you reuse items and recycle them into new items, you're reducing the amount of waste that you put out into the world. That just means that you make less trash, and too much trash is not good for the Earth. Who knew that your ramp and your rover project were actually helping to save the Earth? I looked around my house to find some items that I could reuse and recycle. Now, normally, I would finish the chips in this can, and I would just throw it away. But I got to thinking that it could really help me solve a problem that I have with all of my knitting needles. I need a place to keep them all in one spot, so I took that can and I covered it with some cool paper, and my knitting needles fit right in, all organized and ready to knit. I have another problem when I knit. My ball of yarn rolls all over the floor when I'm trying to finish my projects. So I found this tissue box that I thought would be perfect. Normally I'd throw it away, but my ball of yarn fits perfectly in the top. I pull my yarn out and I'm ready to go. No more chasing my ball of yarn around the house. Even after you've finished your ramp and your rover project, look around your house and your neighborhood for items that you can reuse and recycle so that we can reduce the amount of waste in our world. The Earth will thank you for it.
To download the free lesson plans to be used with this program, visit us online at wqed.org/SOS. To request a hard copy of the lesson plans, please contact your local school district. Funding for this program is provided by the Pennsylvania Department of Education for Learning at Home.